Within your package, there's a brochure and 4 handouts, as well as stickers. The first insert that you got was the agenda for today, and as you see, we have 2 faculty presentations this morning, separated by a 15-minute break. During that break, we do have some exhibitors on the side there who have various programs and initiatives to support your high skills, so I encourage you to check out the exhibitors. Before lunch, we do have a short 20-minute presentation. Following lunch, there is a career presentation that will cap off the day, which is followed up by a focus group session. And we'll talk more about the focus group when we get there. The second handout that you would have gotten was a specialist high skills major outreach. On the sheet, it outlines the various initiatives that we have developed to help support the programs. The information is there, but I'd like to briefly highlight the 5 initiatives. The first one is articulation agreements. This is where we're working with boards to come up with an agreement that would consider the experiential learning and the certification programs that your students will complete as they complete their high skill programs. With the agreement in place, what it allows them to do is, once they're in one of our diploma programs, they would qualify for advanced standing. At the moment, we've got a couple of agreements in the works, and we do have an agreement in place with the Blue Water School Board already. The next initiative I want to highlight is scholarships, and I'm sure that my other colleagues at other institutions have forwarded information to you about scholarships for high skills. We have a similar program where students who successfully complete the high skills, and if they're going into one of our undergraduate or diploma programs, they would qualify for, they would be given preference for the high skills scholarships. Jonathan mentioned the Reach Ahead Days. Reach Ahead Days are sort of the next step in campus tours. So instead of having students just come and take a look at the campus, we get your students in a faculty lecture which is relevant to their high skills topic area. They're in one of our labs, either indoor or outdoor, getting some hands-on skills. They get a chance to talk to our undergrad students about their perspective of being a student at Guelph. We try to bring alumni in to give some perspective about careers after they leave Guelph. And the day really is an opportunity for them to preview post-secondary, so that when they arrive in the fall, they're comfortable with their surroundings and they sort of been through the loop already. So at the moment, we do have, as Jonathan said, 150 students from the business high skills at Guelph going through one of these Reach Ahead Days. And if you'd like to take note, on May 12th, we have the Environment Reach Ahead Day for students. And the unique thing about that day is the students will be outdoors learning some field skills, which will help them with their careers. The 4th initiative is the Professional Development Workshop, which we're here at today. The intent of these workshop series is knowledge sharing. So whether it's discussions with our faculty or discussions amongst your colleagues, being able to share practices that you may be able to take back and integrate within your own classrooms. The last initiative that I want to point out here is teaching resources. So we're actively working with all our departments and faculties, taking the labs and exercises that they use with their undergrads, taking them, rewriting them so they meet your curriculum objectives, and then making it available to you. In the future, all these lesson plans will be available on our new OEC webpage. You'll be able to download them and use them in your classrooms. The next 2 handouts that I want to point out to you are the 1-page overviews of our Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science and Bachelor of Bioresource Management degrees. I won't say too much about them other than the Environmental Science degree. Across all our majors, we have co-op, and this is one of our largest co-op programs at Guelph. It's also one of the co-op programs that have the highest job placements. Being a former graduate myself and working in the environmental field, I can vouch for the fact that Guelph environmental science alumni are quite prevalent across a number of organizations, across a number of levels. One of the strengths of the program is the fact that our alumni are always coming back and trying to recruit prospective hires. And I think it's because they recognize the training that they received, and so they're always looking to hire Guelph grads. With the Bachelor of Bioresource Management, it's one of our new degrees. It's the only one of its kind in Canada. It's a combination of science and business and environmental management. And the unique thing about this degree is it gives you dual campus experience. So students spend their first 2 years at one of our regional campuses, Bridgetown or Chemical, where the emphasis there is on hands-on experiential learning, more technical skill development. The last 2 years, they will complete their studies at Guelph, where they pick up the science and the business courses. And I can't think of sort of another opportunity where we get to combine both the college and the university experience. So, as the other two things in your handout was a brochure, which outlines all of our degree and diploma programs. Now, when I talk to high school teachers, they're always surprised to hear that Guelph offers diploma programs in the environment. And we offer the environmental management, the horticulture, there is, there's several of them in there. The last thing I want to point out is everyone received these stickers. Hold on to these stickers because we will use them in the afternoon for the focus group. So, moving on, I'd like to introduce the next speaker. Dr. Jonathan Newman is the director of the School of Environmental Sciences. When he's not in his research lab and looking at the biological impacts that occur from climate change, he also teaches a first-year Introduction to Environmental Sciences course. So he works very closely with these students and he'll be able to talk to their experiences. So please welcome and please join me in welcoming Jonathan.